Hey everybody, Kuddlesnot here with the final single-player primary campaign episode of Tomb Raider, and that would be episode 15. So in the last episode, we, went to the research facility and went back to try to save Reyes, and they already been shot, and Sam had been taken, and blah blah blah. So now we're chasing after him. It's pretty much the whole gist of it. So last time we got a lore journal right here for one. And we got all of the weapon parts we needed as well. So the only thing left we have to get for that final achievement is the 650 salvage for this. So we only need 450 left. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get all of the salvage before the game ends. However, after the game ends, you can continue and with all your items and salvage intact. So then you'll be able to upgrade and get that final achievement there. We also need one more skill point. And do we need one more skill point? Yeah, we definitely need one more skill point. Yeah. One more skill point, and then we'll have that achievement. And then we actually have collected everything already. The only thing left is the final Lara journal, which you get. That's the wrong direction. Which you get at the very end of the game after beating the final boss. So don't worry, it's coming. You know, just kill a rat for good measure. You know, why not? But we're gonna complete this sucker.
No! Sam! Sam!
Jason!
All right, Jonah. Here they come. Get on that gun.
I got the gun. Call up Rocket.
Come on, you bastard!
Watch out. On your right.
And I completely lied. I'm getting mixed up. In this episode, we collect everything, which is like 2 more documents and 3 more relics. So. Oh shit. So in the last episode, we also got the former adventure achievement, which was getting 25 incapacitations with the dodge counter. So we don't need to do it in this episode, but I'll kind of show you my strategy. Almost every other time I've had to get that achievement in this specific battle, and it's actually very simple because a bunch of guys rush you. So if you just shoot out their legs, let them shoot out their leg armor so that you can immediately dodge counter them and incapacitate them, and then just immediately kill them. But, okay, now get away. If you've been damaged, these guys can insta-kill you with their sword, so it's not like the Solari. And even if you already have that achievement, I would recommend doing this strategy anyway, just because, especially if you're just looking for that last skill point, you need a significantly more XP for killing them this way. See, 60 killer expert finisher. As opposed to if you do the instant kill combo, it's only 15. And then, of course, loot a body, loot a body, loot a body. So if you just keep to that strategy, you'll get plenty of experience, lots of salvage, and get that final, it's former adventurer achievement, which is the last, like, combat achievement that we needed to get. They made a path for me. Thanks, guy! I guess I also made a path for their own guys, too. Cool, we got the... Nope, you're not. Took them down, and then we could just... one... murder. We have all of the expert finishers, except for the bow one, which isn't actually that cool. You just kind of shove an arrow in their head. Which is kind of what the instant kill combo does anyway. So I much prefer the other weapons. The pistol's also pretty good, too. Although now with a bunch of arrow guys shooting at us, it is not as good. Let's see. We'll probably have to do 2 of them here. Yep. 1, 2, and boom. Now get away, get away, get away. If you've been damaged, these guys can again instant kill you, which is much different than the regular human enemies. Don't let the archers take you down. Okay, up. Oh, that's a fireball. Crafty bastard. Crafty, crafty bastard. And boom, execution style. Cool beans. And they all give between 60 and 70. I think what it is that the first, you know, expert finisher is 60, and then if you're kind of doing it in a decent combo sort of sequence, then you get 70. So do that, and you'll be able to skill up even before we reach the final camp. All right. Is there a guy chasing me around down here? Nope. All right, let's go. What's this? Get the guys a long ways away. And then let these guys come and charge us. There we go. Doing good. Doing good. Come on now. Just don't get cocky and then get hit by one and then you'll get skewered. So if you get hit, get the fuck out of the way. Is kind of the key here. Like now, I'm getting the fuck out of the way. Let me re-get some health again, because... Oh, Jesus. Get the fuck away, get the fuck away. Die, die. Go to cover, go to cover. Get the fuck away, get the fuck away. Okay, so once I heal in a second, there we go. Now I'll be able to do it. Unless these arrows hit me. Boom goes the machine gun. Alright, the assault rifle. It pretty much became a machine gun after we upgraded it all the way, but... Yeah, let's get it here or there. Alright, doing good, doing good. It's actually one of the most fun fights in the game, I gotta say. I fucking love this fight. It's like, this is obviously what it's all been building up to, and they just do a fantastic job. With the design and the variety of enemies. It's just really well balanced, really well done. Shit! So if you don't hit those two explosive barrels, there's actually a little pile of them under here that you can do the same thing to blow up that tower. But if you got quick reaction or know what's coming, like me, because I've done it so many times, then it shows up. Alright, here we go. Long range first, let them charge us. Let's get rid of the long range guys. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. I'm not quite sure how that worked. But it worked. So if you get behind here, then none of the arrow guys can get you and give you some free space to murder them with absolute what's the word? With, you know, just complete assholery. You know what I mean? There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I guess some of the archer guys do follow you, I guess. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Get away, I'm just gonna shoot you. Oh my god, who is murdering me with arrows right now? Oh, that would be... Who's now been exploded. To live 1,000 years, only be exploded by a barrel. How hilarious. Alright, don't forget to loot a body. We still need quite a bit of... Actually, not that much. We've been getting a lot from these bodies. 70, 100... Well, no, it's all adding up, so like, it's like 30 per body. Go for the legs. Go for the legs. These guys. There we go. And... Boom, then dodge, dodge. I'm doing it so matter-of-factly, but I'm just really focused and shit, you know. Because, like, despite all the stupid fights that I've died, this is probably one of the most difficult, and I'm not going to die doing it. I am not. I am not. At least, not again. You saw me do a little edit there. You probably figured, oh, Kuddlesnot died again. Ha, loser. And you'd be right, I died again. But I cut it out, so you might not notice. But I just pointed you to it, so my whole objective kind of went out the window. So, yeah. Also, the other thing is, if you don't die, you have more opportunities to loot bodies, because if you die, it doesn't necessarily start you at the beginning of the encounter, if you will. So there'll be less bodies to shoot and to loot. So keep that in mind as well. If there was a few more enemies, we might have been able to make it and salvage before we reach the final camp. However, it does not appear that that's going to be the case. We'll have to do it in the post-game, which is okay. We'll still get the achievement, and we'll still get the 100% ending. So that's okay with me. For now, we are just going to continue with the story. So all I can say is that all these supernatural attempts to kill Lara seem to be failing miserably, and there'll be quite a few more of them as well. So it is silly. All right, so now we here get ourselves not quite enough salvage, unfortunately. We'll see if we get it by the end of this episode. There's a couple more salvage crates coming up. I'm not sure if that's enough, but we'll see. We should be able to get enough experience though. With Relic number 1, a vase, and then we get a document number 1, which completes a little set, so we get 500 XP, and that is it, folks. That is all of the skills and abilities. Let's get that bow finisher. I don't think we'll have an opportunity to use it, which is not so good, but achievement unlocked, 50G lethal. That is for unlocking every single skill. Even if you haven't done it yet, even if you don't have this yet because you've been combating differently and getting different bonuses or doing a lot of combo kills, I keep saying combo kills, a lot of dodge counter kills, so you don't have as much experience, that's fine. You'll be able to get enough experience in post-game to reach the end as well. Okay. And you'll get to have another 500 bonus here too when we get the second relic. Alright, so this place is a little bit interesting, kind of like the last puzzle before the storm, if you will. So what I like to do is I got a little route. So here, this one right here opens up the thing, right? So that makes sense. If we use that one first, then it would just raise up and clang and nothing would happen. So we got to open up the thing, up the thing. From the big spiky ground thing. Get ourselves our second relic down here in the, looks like a fly-ridden corpse rotting pile. There's this perfectly placed box, you know, not covered in crap. So it's very, very mysterious and creepy. Then we do the document. Hello, document.
Well,
and that is our last document, so we get another 500 because we completed another set. So we get like another like 1,500 experience just like right here. So you probably have hit all of them by now if you've been following along. If not, again, you'll have opportunity in the end game. Alright, so raise it up out of the floor. But before you go running over there to close up the hatch, run over here and get ourselves our last treasure map. And a big old salvage crate. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about this. That means we can get the upgrade in this. We don't need to do it in post game. That's awesome. I made a promise and the promise has now been completed. Oh my gosh. I'm very proud. Okay, so after you do that, jump back over to this balcony. Pull it over because we need to smash up those rocks, son. Call me Lara the Rock Smasher. Heartbreaker, Rock Smasher. Alright, so after we do that, jump on over here. And we want to close it up again because we're going to let it back down, actually. And if we did that without closing it, it would just whoop right back down in the chute. So if we close it, then bring it down, it's going to clang and crash and break and allow us to actually swing over to the hole we had just created. I'm still not quite sure what this place is. It looks like some sort of sacrificial room. But there's just a shit ton of bodies. Like, I'm pretty sure when you kill somebody, you're not actually going to leave the body there unless you're doing like committing mass murder. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, now that it's lower, that means when it swings up, we can jump on the top.
I can make this jump.
Yes, you can, girly.
The Sun Queens. The fire ritual where the queen chooses her successor. Chosen priestess enters the monastery. And she's given your power and becomes the new queen. Wait a minute.
Many have given up their souls willingly for this gift.
Now the first and last queen lives a half-life, a soul in a decaying body.
Vessels. It's not transferring power. It's transferring a soul. All these queens, they're all you. Himiko. First and last. Oh God. And now you want Sam. Well, you're not getting her.
Alright, so after Lara has that...
A vessel for the Queen's soul. I've got to stop this madness.
So after that ridiculous revelation that, honestly, you probably saw coming from a mile away.
I have no choice now but to meet my...
And there's another 500. I keep forgetting how many sets we complete. So I didn't even need to do, like, you know, all the fancy kills in the combat. I could have just, you know, like, done whatever the hell I wanted and then gotten like 2,000 XP here at the end. All right, so through there we can actually open that up and go back in there if you wish. However, we do not need to do that, so we're just going to continue forward and get ourselves our very last relic. How awesome does that sound? And it's also going to tell us that we don't even, this is excess salvage. We do not need the salvage because we have all that we need. And we're going to use it right here. How awesome is that? I made a promise at the beginning of this series. I remember very clearly because I wasn't sure if I would be able to keep it or not. And that's by the end of this series, you would have enough salvage and enough experience to 100% before the game is over. And that's exactly what happened. So I'm very satiated, if you will. And another 500 for getting the last relic. Alright, relic number 3. So that is all the relics. Let's take a look at everything. So 2331. Let's look at documents. We're only missing one document, and that is the final Lara's journal, which we get after actually completing the game. Like when the game's over, you get it, and then that's how you get it. It's the very last thing. It's in applying that the final cutscene is final cinematic is the journal. We have all the relics 100%. All the gear we're about to get. We're about to buy that. And we have all the skills and all the documents, except we already talked about that. And there's no GPS list, unfortunately, but we do have all those because we already got that achievement, people. All right. Congratulations. Achievement unlocked, 50G, the professional. Well done, everybody. Now we just need to go beat the final boss and get the final 2 single-player achievements. Oh, I guess I should do this before that. So it said this was the camp of no return, and that's absolutely right. That's what this is. At this point, you have to complete the game before you can come back and, you know, post-game and go back and get backtracking and anything that you still need. However, I really don't want to, like, who's like here, it's like, oh shit, I'm going to go back and get everything. When you're this close to the end, man, that's why I really called the point of no return back at the boat. Because that's kind of the point where, like, oh, you're moving on. Now you're committing to the end game. So that's how I feel about it anyway. All right, let's get going and finish this fucker. This is quite a monastery, or monastery if you're not from Vuy, Britain. Was that trying to be British?
No! No, please! Why are you doing this, Matthias?
Do you think that you're the hero, Lara? Everything I've done, I did to survive. How many lives have you taken to do the same? There are no heroes here. Only survivors.
Himiko's dangerous, Matthias. She's angry, she's vengeful, and she has real power.
A mere mortal for a queen? A good trade for our freedom, I'd say.
now we just got a fantastic little platforming action sequence. So I might just shut up. How does that sound? Some of you are like, yeah, the fuck, you're annoying fucker, shut up. I put the mute on anyway, so they'll never know that I shut up. But the rest of you... Say that you have to make sure you're over here on this end. If you do it from here or here or here, it won't smash through. So keep that in mind.
Lara, watch out! Those bastards are heading your way. We did everything we could to slow them down.
Thanks, Reyes. Get to the boat. If I'm not back...
We're not leaving without you. We'll be waiting.
I gotta say is, I said it before, but these attempts of Himiko to prevent Lara from reaching her just seem to be creating the possibility, because otherwise she would have been stuck over there. This craggly rock would not have been exposed, and it's just, there's better ways. I don't mean to seem critical, but there's so many better ways that you can do it without making it feel so designed. That being said, it is designed very well. Alright, so this is our final camp. If for some reason you somehow got additional skill points or salvage, which there isn't any in between here and there, in the previous camp and this one, you, yeah, but you can't fast travel, so it's just kind of a final, like, you know, save point. There's a checkpoint system, so it's just kind of like a pointless little place where you can sign off and come back in if you want. Except it's not pointless, though. So yeah, gives you a point to leave and come back if needed. Alright, I'm done shutting up now. Shutting up's boring. Yeah, you're watching this, and you either have it on mute or you are, you know, actually listening to this, so I appreciate you both. Although I appreciate the listeners a little bit more. And I can say that because the fuckers that put me on mute will never hear me say that they're fucking fuckers. So...
Oh, great queen! Through the trials, I have brought you the vessel. Pour forth and return to this mortal coil. Pour forth and be reborn. Pour forth and awaken.
Oh God, I have to get to her.
And for those of you who didn't know, I was being sarcastic. They're still fuckers. Alright, so we're good on everything. We don't need any combat achievements, so we're just gonna murder these people in every way we please. Oh, that sounds good to me. Which pretty much means just use the assault rifle, because after it's upgraded, it is way too good. It's burst up ammo, using armor, and just, it takes fuckers down. Like, they're not even there. Might as well shoot through thin fucking air. Explosion! And shoot this guy behind him. Yep, I'm still shooting me. Nope, we're gonna kill you first. Quick, easy, efficient. Good to go. I don't need salvage either. Oh, I guess you still get ammo if you scavenge, so might as well scavenge. Get that ammo you need, because you are gonna need lots of it.
Oh, please! Sam! Hold on!
Again, she helps me. Thank you, Himiko. You must be a very good person. Why am I trying to, prevent you from coming back alive? I don't give a shit about Sam. She just yells my name a lot. Jason! Jason! It's not that bad. Come on, still. You get it, girl. You're determined. Keep at it. Don't stop. You're almost there. Don't give up now. How weird would that be? Just like a video game. It's like you get this close and then you're just like, fuck it. And then it's over. I'm pretty sure that's been done before. I can't remember the game off the top of my head, but it made sense in that scenario. I'm saying like a real like, game that's trying to take itself seriously. It's dramatic and all that shit. And it's just like, fuck it. And they're just like, nah, I'm not gonna kill you. Screw that, man. And by the way, that isn't a spoiler. Obviously, Matthias is gonna die. I mean, come on. Really? He is going to be dead. I guess we could, let's do an arrow finisher. Let's do it. Let's bring out the bow. And arrow finisher. There, we've shown every finisher in the game. Woo! Now 100%, people. Now 100%. Oni on human violence. It's such a terrible tragedy. I don't know why I tried to jump there. See, we do it earlier. No, we want to jump to this wee little pillar. And then jump to the crack of the rock. I am not in control right now. All shaky camera, all Born Identity up in this bad boy. Born Ultimatum, actually. That's more Ultimatum. All right, so he has two attacks. He has a big swing and he has a big down strike like that. Both of them expose the weak part of his back, and that's where you got to shoot, at least for the first two parts. And then he'll eventually, yep. And QTE, motherfucker! I smack you in the face. And that's still not enough to go after, to shoot his head. So, alright, and this one it's very easy to get over, to get distracted while shooting not him, and then he'll just come in and, smack you down. So, if you're not careful, he can take you down in, one hit and a half, or, one hit and then an arrow in the back from one of these humans. So, you just gotta be careful. And just keep up the attacks. It doesn't seem to matter, how much you actually pour into him. Just like as long as you get like 1 bullet in him per exposure, then it counts. So then it takes 3 hits. Man, how did I miss that? I missed it. How did I miss it? I'm not gonna miss this one. Bam! Oh, I guess maybe it does matter. Oh gosh, don't kill me. Dodge out of the way, shoot in the back. There we go. QTE motherfucker times 2! I really wish I had my assault rifle right now. So in this 3rd stage, he charges a little bit more. So just be careful because he's obviously moving a lot faster. But you can use him against the humans, so keep that in mind. Do we have? Yes, we do have some. Because now he doesn't expose his back for very long, if at all. So you got to shoot for the face. So like after he swings, he'll expose his face for a little bit, and then he covers it, or not. Yes, now it's covered. So you gotta wait for him to attack again, and then shoot his face. And that's it. QTE motherfucker times 3! Times 4! Times 5. All good bosses need 5 QTEs. If you didn't know, QTE is quick time event. Anywho. Unless you still need salvage, that's it. You're not even gonna need any more ammo. That was the final boss. It wasn't, but it was. You'll see what I mean.
No!
Here's the nod to Tomb Raider fans. The double weapon.
You're safe now. It's okay. It's okay. You saved me. I knew you would. I made you a promise. Let's get you home.
There's Lara! She's got Sam! She did it.
I think she's going to be okay.
What happened up there?
It's over. We can go now.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
I've been so blind, so naive. For years, I resented my father, doubted him like the rest. But he was right about so much. I just wish I could tell him that now. There are so many mysteries that I once dismissed as mere stories, but the line between our myths and truth is fragile and blurry. I need to find answers. I must understand.
Making me waffles before her ballet class.
Need anything? Don't rightly know what happened to you on that island. Judging from those wounds and that look in your eyes, I'm guessing I don't want to know. Anyway, we'll be home soon.
I'm not going home.
So that was Tomb Raider 2013. So I'm going to let the credits roll as I always do, and let you guys read, if you don't skip right past it, all the wonderful people that went into making this very fun game. So I'll say a couple things. The 2 achievements you saw, that was the collect all 100%, collect all GPS, all relics, and all documents achievement, as well as completing the game achievement. That is all the single player achievements. I will also say that at the end of the credits, and if you ever do continue, you'll see 100%. You'll see that now, but you would also see that even if you hadn't bought the final upgrade yet or gotten the final skill point, the 100%, I believe, relates to game progression and then the collections. So if you missed a relic or missed a GPS, then you would see like 98 or 99. And so what's left? We got the post game, which I'll kind of go over some final things. If you still need a couple more salvage or experience points, which I did the first time I played through it. And then the second thing is going to be, or I guess a couple, yeah. So the second thing is going to be all the single player DLC, at least the ones that matter. So that'll be the additional tomb, and maybe there's like a skill upgrade or something. I'm not sure what it actually does. I'll look into it. But I'll at least do an overview of everything and then show the tomb. Even if I don't show anything else, do an overview of everything. And then the multiplayer. So that'll overview all the multiplayer DLC, although I'm not going to buy any of it because it's not necessary. Although I will say, if you are looking to get all of those achievements, I'm not going to do it because it's such a grind because there's so few people playing the game. If you are addicted to getting those achievements, I would buy the additional maps because then you will be able to play a few more matches with a few more people that are still out there either trying to really love the game or are still trying to get those achievements. So I would not that I think it's worth the money because I really don't think it is, but that's the only instance where I would think buying the additional multiplayer maps is going to help at all, because it'll make your grinding a little bit quicker. But I'll go over that. in the multiplayer, because I'm also going to go over the other achievements you can get. Even if I don't get them all, I'll go over all of them and all the multiplayer DLC, even if I don't purchase it myself. I guess that's it for Tomb Raider. In terms of discussion, and then we got those 3 episodes still left. Those will be pretty quick. I might be able to get those done before December. We'll see how long it takes for me to do the multiplayer episode, especially. I'll be able to do the post-game and the single-player episode for sure. And then what's next? I'm not sure. I'm considering a couple things, but it's not going to start till after the break anyway. If I'm really thinking about it, my first thought is to do another quick game and then figure out a really good AAA that's about to come out. So a quick game would be something like Enslaved: Odyssey of the West. I really love that game. I think it's really undervalued, and not a lot of people played it, even though they should. It's a wonderful, wonderful game. I wouldn't necessarily say it was worth the $50 price tag when it first came out, but now it's like 15 or 20. It is. You are underpaying for that. That game is at least a $35 game. I shouldn't, because the production values are AAA, absolutely. Just it's the length that really kicks it in the butt, because it's hard to justify a $50 game with an 8-hour, with an 8-hour campaign. That's not really that replayable, because it's so story driven. But beyond that, I don't know. We'll see. I know I said I wouldn't do Assassin's Creed 4. Maybe I will. I probably won't. But I'll take away the absolutely zero possibility, because there is a slight possibility. Think. Yeah, but I got a lot of things to do. If you want to stay up to date with what the next game I'm going to 100%, make sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Facebook especially. That's where I put up the more thoughtful, longer posts, and where I put polls and stuff. I might do a poll for the next game, although it won't be like pick my next game. It'll be what do you guys think I should do, and then I'll still decide myself. And then doing a little thing with my mouth, thinking what I should say. And then Twitter and Twitch. Twitter is best if you're interested in live streaming, which I enjoy quite a lot and do quite a bit of, especially when it relates to the 100%. I also do other random stuff if I'm bored and up late and not doing anything. Talking to me when beside, Permadeath Sucks, where I do it really, really late anyway. Talk to me on Twitch when it's really fucking late is about as unfiltered as you get, because I turn into a raging psychopath. Not in video game playing, but just in whatever tangent you happen to set me off on. The other night I went on someone set me off on the whole copyright thing. And it wasn't even on the copyright, because everyone's raging just the copyright strikes, the ID issue here on YouTube. It's raging on all those people, because it's a gut reaction. And I might do a separate video just talking about that, because I've thought about it a lot, and it's actually affected me. Not very significantly, but it's affected me. I shouldn't say that. It's affected me very significantly, but I handled it very easily because I knew exactly what I was doing, and I was very careful in how I prepare these videos. And that's kind of what a lot of people have been saying, is that if you aren't just throwing up random game footage without any commentary, or just throwing up game footage you did the night of release and threw it up there, then you don't really have a leg to stand on. But if you're taking your time and doing these sorts of LPs that, whatever the point of them is, whether it's 100% or if it is pure entertainment, or you're speed running or whatever, then that's a whole nother monster than just throwing up gameplay videos. And that's really what the main argument for me is. But anyway, that might be a whole nother discussion. I'm not going to get a tangent here at the end of Tomb Raider, which is a discussion that will be irrelevant whenever you're probably going to watch this in like 3 months or whatever, because it's currently December 2013. Thanks for watching. This has been Kuddlesnot. I'm signing off on Tomb Raider, at least until post-game and DLC episodes. So thanks a lot for watching. Again, thank you. I appreciate you all. Love you all, even if you turn on the mute button. All right, I'll see you again next time.